Good afternoon. This is the Committee on Progress and Development. Let's start with roll call. I think we have enough to get the quorum. Oh, yeah. Send it. All right. Secretary, call the roll.
Williams,
Present.
Washington. Present. Lewis. Moon. Nicola.
Wow, we have everyone in attendance. Is this the first time we've had everyone on yet? Oh, wow, this is great. So if it's okay with the committee, I'll like to move that we go into executive session. Do I have a second? Second. All right, have a second. Have a motion, a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. We are in executive session. So I want to move, what do we have today for? All right, so I want to move that we bring Senate Bill 1328, that is Senator Lewis. I also would like to move that we vote this bill out consent. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, Secretary call roll.
Williams.
Aye.
Washington. Aye. Lewis.
Aye.
Moon. Aye. Nicola. Aye.
All right, by your vote of 5-0, you have voted Senate Bill 1328 out consent.
We have two separate votes.
Okay, we'll
We
have.
have a do pass vote and then a separate vote for consent.
Okay, so I'd like to have a do pass vote for consent.
So we have the do pass, we already did
Right,
that. We
so
need a
then-
motion to do pass consent.
All right, so let's make a motion to do pass consent.
Second.
Have a second. Any further discussion? Any ayes? Noes? All right, call the roll.
Williams.
Aye.
Washington. Aye. Lewis.
Aye.
Moon.
Thanks, Jim.
Nicola.
All right, vote of 5-0. We have now voted that bill out consent. Thank you very much. Do we have anything else we want to do? Okay, then we have one more bill. I don't know if she's in here or not. Senate Bill 1282, that is Senator Carter. She brought that bill before the committee last week. That bill is, it was promoting the official song for the state of Missouri, which is written by the musician First Class Kenny Ray Horton, and she wants it to be considered as the official state promotional song for the state of Missouri. Also like to vote that out of executive committee. I don't think we did that, so I have a motion to go out, vote this out in executive session. A second.
Motion to do pass.
I still have to do a motion to do pass for it?
We need a motion to do pass the bill, yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing this with consent.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay. We have a motion, a second. All those in favor say aye.
It's a roll call vote.
Six no. All right. Let's do a roll call. We have a roll call to vote this out through executive committee. That is Senator Carter's Bill 1282.
Williams.
Aye.
Washington. Aye. Lewis.
Aye.
Moon. Nicola. Aye.
5-0. We have now voted Senator Carter's Bill 1282 out of executive committee. With that, I would like to exit executive committee. Can I get a second?
Second.
A second? Ayes, no? We are out of executive committee. With that, we have our first bill we've been heard today. I believe that is Senator Mosley. And if you can come up, that is Senate Bill 1613. Senator Mosley, we are ready whenever you are. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Chairman and members of the committee for hearing this bill today. I am State Senator Angela Mosley, representing the 13th Senatorial District. This bill is the Frankie Muse Freeman bill. And what this will do is designate November 24th as Frankie Muse Freeman Day in Missouri. Some things that you should know about Frankie Muse Freeman is she was a civil rights pioneer. She was the first woman appointed to the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights, appointed by President Lyndon B. Johnson. She served for 16 years under multiple presidents of both parties. She was a trailblazer in Missouri. In 1954, she became the first black woman to win a major civil rights case when she successfully challenged racial discrimination in public housing in St. Louis. Her work helped dismantle segregation in federally funded housing. She was a national influence. As a commissioner, she investigated discrimination in voting, housing, education, and employment. Her work contributed to enforcement and oversight following the Civil Rights Act and Voting Rights Act. She's a lifelong public servant. She later served as an inspector general for the Community Services Administration under President Jimmy Carter. She remained active in civic and legal advocacy well into her later years. She is a symbol of integrity, courage, and legal excellence, opened doors for women and African Americans in law and public service, demonstrated how one Missourian's leadership could shape national civil rights policy. And she's also my sorority sister of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And that's it.
Senator, thank you for that. I will just make a comment. I had the opportunity to meet this amazing trailblazer on many of occasions. So I've been grateful for her commitment to our region, our state, our country, and I'm pleased that you decided to move forward with this legislation. With that, any members of the committee have any questions? Going once? Going twice? I'm just saying, you normally have something to say.
I was hesitant, Senator, to say this, but as I looked at this, when at just first glance, I thought her last name was Muse, and Muse means to think and ponder deeply on a particular subject. So I thought maybe we could change it to Muse Frankie. They think deeply. But I'm not going to suggest that because her last name is Freeman. But I think, though, that it should be something that should be thought deeply about, nonetheless, even though her middle name is Muse. So I think that would be appropriate. But I'm not going to suggest that change. Thank you for presenting the bill, and we'll talk later to have more discussion about the middle name.
Yeah, thank you for that. And also just some really cool fact, it was really neat. I remember when Miss Freeman turned 100, and that was really neat that she got to see her 100th birthday. So that's really, really cool. So phenomenal woman. Thank you for your remarks. Senator Mosley, do you have any closing remarks as we conclude the hearing on this bill, or do we have any witnesses in support?
Good afternoon, and thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. It's my senator. But Ms. Freeman was a phenomenal woman, as you have heard, and I'm here to support this. Senator Mosley has already stated some of the highlights, but one thing I want to point out is the NAACP legal team that she led in the Bruton versus Board of Education in St. Louis that challenged the separate but equal doctrine, which was monumental at that time, landmark. The landmark case, Davis versus St. Louis Housing Authority, which ended legal racial discrimination in public housing, is personal to me. My mom was one of those defendants, and she was a single mom raising 4 children, and it was already tough, and to be living in substandard housing without equal treatment and benefits as everyone else was a struggle, and this champion changed everything for her. So I wanted to say that's personal for me, and a statue. I want to note too that there is a statue commemorating her memory and Keener Plaza. Please visit it. It is there for a reason, because recognizing this giant of a woman. So, thank you.
Awesome. And the only other thing I will need, just before you comment, Senator Moon, is make sure we do a witness form. Okay, great.
Done.
Senator Moon.
Thank you. This is a serious question. I just noted that the day is just set aside would be April 27th, and I should have asked the bill sponsor. Was that date
November 24th.
You're on the wrong.
Senator Beck? One of my favorite presidents. Okay, November 24th. I'll turn to the right page. Thank you very much for the correction.
Is that it?
In a couple minutes. Okay. Any other questions from members of the committee? Okay. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
It's really good to see you.
It's good.
Any additional witnesses in support? If you're in opposition, we're not even recognizing you today. I'm Joe.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Rose Carnes-Bruce, and I'm also a sorority sister of Frankie, Muse, Freeman, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. I may be redundant, but I think it's okay just to say how great of a person she was. And as has been noted, President Carter did select her for an Inspector General of Community Services. She was also a Civil Rights Commissioner through President Johnson. As has been noted, several presidents did keep her on in these positions, so she did great work. She had to open her own law firm in St. Louis because no one else would hire her as a black female at that time. So she was tenacious, she was effective, she knew what she wanted to do and did it. You've heard about the housing issues that she did take on and won. She won the case to desegregate housing. She was always working for the underdog or those that are in need. And so she, after winning that case, she continued to work to remedy the system and to fix that. She, as has been noted, she already has a statue in Keener Plaza, St. Louis, so please go see that. That is something that we still visit continually just to honor her and her greatness. And then we also take children there. So we want to definitely press and encourage that this bill be passed so young women, black and white, just all persons that are disadvantaged or that are the ones that are taken advantage of by our systems, she worked for. So she definitely has gained the right to have this bill passed and have this day noted to acknowledge her. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you for that. Any questions from any members of the committee? Senator
please.
Moon.
Thank
You're on the
you.
right page,
I
right?
think I'm on the right page now. It was mentioned that she reached 100 years old. Did she go past 100? 101. What was her date of birth? Do you recall?
November 24th.
And which year?
Well, we have her date of birth. We have her,
Or her
daughter
year.
here.
19,
Daughter, come on up. This is her daughter.
oh, good.
Okay.
1917, did you say?
Yes.
Very good. Great.
Whoops.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Shelby Freeman Bullock. Here reluctantly because I'm not the eloquent speaker my mother was. But given the opportunity, I just have to say she's worth remembering because she lived a life in pursuit not only of herself but of others, of wanting to know what. Sorry about that. I'm 86 years old. Mother lived and she worked until she was in her 90s. And so I'm only 86, so I have to keep trying to do something. She was, thank you so much. Oh. She was someone who really believed that whatever you're given, you have a responsibility to help others, to help yourself, and to help others. She did that locally, nationally, internationally, And I just want you to remember her name. Thank you.
Senator Moon.
Did you have it?
And since you were her daughter, what was your favorite childhood memory?
Oh, Lord. You really want... What I remember most about her was that she always expected me to be the best. I didn't have to be the best. I had to be my best. And she just always expected me to be responsible for what I did, and to be considerate of other people. She wasn't someone who just wanted for herself. She put in me the responsibility, the obligation to not save everything for yourself, because the world doesn't owe you anything. It was here before you, and if you're here, you have a responsibility to leave it better than, yeah.
Any additional questions from members of the committee? Thank you for carrying on your mother's legacy, and thank you for taking time to come today on behalf of her legacy. Any additional witnesses in support?
Extremely briefly, as I can't add anything else to that, but NAACP of Missouri would like to be on record in support of this bill.
Thank you. Any questions? Yeah, I'm sure she did. She probably did online.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's been doing this a while. Senator Mosley, do you have any closing remarks?
Thank you all for hearing this bill again, and hope to see it be passed. And maybe consent as well.
Thank you. That will conclude the hearing on Senate Bill 1613. Again, thank you to the family and friends and supporters of Ms. Freeman, and thank you for taking time to come up today, and God bless you. All right, that will conclude the hearing on Senate Bill 1613. Next up, we have Senator Beck, Senate Bill 1593.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and members of the committee. I'm here to present Senate Bill 1593, which be Ulysses S. Grant Day. The bill designates April 27th, which is Ulysses S. Grant's birthday. In Missouri, Ulysses S. Grant, best known for being a Union general whose leadership helped preserve the nation during the Civil War and as the 18th President of the United States. Before the Civil War, Grant lived and worked in St. Louis and Missouri, played an important role in shaping the early years of his life and career. His story is one of perseverance, service, leadership during some of the most challenging moments in our nation's history. This bill gives Missourians an opportunity to recognize that legacy and reflect on Grant's connection to our state. I appreciate your consideration on this bill. I personally thought there would have been a Grant's Day in Missouri, but one of the House Representatives, Lewis Riggs, asked if I would carry a companion bill, and I said absolutely, because his influence in general, Ulysses S. Grant, he came to the area where I represent. And if you're familiar, Grant's Farm is named after that. Originally it was called Whitehaven. It was a part of the Dent family where Ulysses S. Grant met Julia Dent, which became his wife, and they had a cabin, Grant's Cabin, which you've heard of, but that was actually called Hardscrabble. And if you come to Afton, you'll also see the Ulysses S. Grant National Historic Site. So that area that I represent is there's a Grantwood Village that's in the area. There's Grantwood Grant View Library. So there's a lot of Grant Road. There's a lot going on there. So I just assumed there would have been a Grant Day in Missouri. But I think we should honor that, and I think it's appropriate to do that. So I told the representative I would do that for sure, especially since it does affect, it's definitely embedded into my community. So with that, I can take any questions.
No, thank you for that. I'm actually surprised that hadn't been done before either, so that's pretty cool. Well, I'm glad we're doing it, but it's shocking it hadn't
And I
happened
appreciate
before.
you hearing it. So
Thank you. Any questions from any members of the committee? Senator Nicola.
Senator, thanks for bringing this up. I was a little surprised as well that, and he is one of my favorites. I have his picture hanging up in my office here, and he's got an incredible story. His whole life story is incredible, and really accomplished a lot of amazing things, and was a great military leader. And I appreciate you bringing this forth, and I look forward to.
No, I
voting
appreciate
yes.
it. Appreciate
Yeah.
the representative including me on this. And,
Yeah.
you know, again, he was here in Missouri for roughly 6 years, but it was a pretty strong point of his, influenced a lot of what he did. So,
Senator Moon.
Thank you. Before I knew much about him, he was one of my favorites, and the reason was I was in a school play. I played Ulysses S. Grant. Anyway, he is still one of my favorites, and so thank you for bringing this forward today, too.
Any additional questions? Senator Lewis.
This is more to my colleague on the committee. I know we can't bring props, but I'd love to see a picture of you in your play. Okay.
Yeah, that actually had me. I was just looking up just kind of his history. I'm just kind of blown away that we hadn't did that any sooner, because he was a pretty phenomenal man. Okay, so with that, Senator Beck, you have any closing remarks?
no, just thank you for considering this bill.
Okay, and I'm assuming we don't have anyone here testifying in support? No staff coming testifying in support? Okay.
No,
All right.
that's my intern coordinator.
Okay, well, entertain. All right, with that, thank you so much, and thanks for bringing that to our attention. I think it's going to be a really good opportunity for our state.
Thank you.
Okay, I think that's all we have today. With that, we would like to make a motion to adjourn. Second, all right, sounds like we will adjourn Progress and Development. Thank you all for your time.